This is Colonel Billingsley taking over briefing procedures from here. This operation is of extreme importance to the war, and considering recent events that have transpired, I'd like to give the briefing myself. This will be a joint operation between NATO, US Army, and USAF forces. NATO will be part of a two-pronged assault on the enemy headquarters from the south, utilizing their MLRS systems, air defense platforms, and amphibious IFVs. US Army forces assault from the east. Air superiority will be secured by USAF F-22 fighter jets and will intercept any incoming aircraft overseas for the mainland. Helicopter threats in the AO will have to be engaged by local air defenses, either by NATO or US Army anti-air weaponry. The enemy headquarters is stationed in the northeast of the region and is defended by their remaining forces. We do not have any intelligence on installations or defense patterns. All that we know is the enemy is using a small inlet of water as a natural defense against vehicles and most forms of infantry. Expect heavy resistance around that region. We haven't been able to get satellite imagery, but we do know that there's a large facility on the east coast of the operational area. Once the headquarters is under our control, you will report to base and hold your position until further orders. The recon team, formerly known as Reaver, has committed acts of treason and will be arrested on site. You are to return fire only. Second Lieutenant Javel is still missing. Make sure you have emergency frequencies tuned in. Any further questions will be forwarded to Battalion Leader. U.S. Army forces will begin their attack on the Western Air Base. The air base closest to the enemy headquarters, no doubt, still have enemy weaponry and aircraft in their possession. Unfortunately, due to the recent situation outside of Trinaris, the new Federation has been able to acquire more advanced weaponry, including PAC-FA fighter jets, as well as being able to turn over multiple pilots from their previous divisions. Regarding the intel you've gathered referring to a weapon known as Sea Dragon, we have been able to determine that it is a missile submarine. We don't have any intel besides its possible weaponry and its size. We know almost nothing about this weapon except that it surfaces and then shortly after fires missiles before submerging again. It is possible that this weapon is still a prototype and has skipped multiple field testing procedures, leaving it vulnerable to mistakes and malfunctions. We will update you during the operation if we find any additional intel. Colonel Billingsley out.